Hi and welcome to the introductory video and start of our course on Senior Maths B. I'm hoping you're going to enjoy working through these ideas and material over the next 16 weeks and at the end of it you're feeling more confident and prepared to take a Year 11 or Year 12 Maths B class. My name's Peter and I'm the course convener. My background is I was a secondary school maths teacher and a head of department. I was then a maths advisor to schools. I've been a member of the QSA when it existed, their Maths Advisory Committee, and I was an advisor on the ACARA Senior Mathematics curriculum, although don't hold me responsible for some of the things that have turned up in that. My current position is I'm an Associate Professor of Mathematics Education at Griffith University. What else do? I coach kids volleyball, and I've got 3 kids and my youngest is doing Maths B in Year 11 this year. So I've got a vested interest in you doing a good job. I've also got another experienced colleague who's working with me on the course. His name's Phil, and I'd say firstly he's been a maths teacher for many years, very experienced. He's been a leader in mathematics department and mathematics learning. He's conducted professional development for teachers in a range of areas, particularly about integrating ICT into learning, and he's also a musician. So what are we going to do in the course? Well, first of all, there's going to be some online lectures, and I'll try and keep them to about 10 or 12 minutes because I don't want you getting too bored. They'll look a bit like this. Probably the same background, recorded in the same studio as I'm standing in here, and you'll get my ugly mug on the side. Occasionally you'll get Phil's beautiful face as well. I'll give you a few readings to do, but not many. And I'll also get you to analyse some documents, particularly the ones relating to Maths B in Queensland. We'll also do some planning activities as that relates to what you might do in the classroom when you have a Maths B class. And we're going to run some Collaborate sessions. Now, Collaborate is an online environment where you can talk and chat and put up ideas. And in this case, you'll be able to bring any issues that are emerging. And we'll have them about every 2 weeks. Also, we'll have a discussion board and a J-poll where you'll be required to put some posts in or contribute in discussions in some way. These are often spaces where you can talk to each other rather than me and Phil jumping in all the time. And we hope you find that a useful place to make connections and record some of your learning and reflect on what you've gained along the way. Finally, and most importantly, we're going to pose quite a few mathematics problems and tasks for you to do. Our understanding is that a lot of you are experienced teachers but new to Maths B. And so one of the most important things to come to terms with, pardon me, is the curriculum and learning some of the concepts and ideas. What's the best way to learn it? Have a go. What will you need to help you through this course? Well, firstly, you need about 2 or 3 hours a week to engage in the material. And have a crack. A good attitude is half the battle. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. This is no assessment involved, particularly as we go through. If we give you a task, we'll always give you the solution because we're not really interested in you producing something unknown. We're more interested in the process as you go through. So if you can, it would be important to get a copy of your school's Year 11 Maths B textbook. Now what we've done is rather than specify a textbook for everyone to use, we've suggested you try and find the one in your school, because if you pick up a Maths B class next year, then the textbook you're going to use is the one your school's already got. So rather than us specifying one particular one, we're going to reference a range of textbooks so you can use the material that you need to be familiar with in your school. You'll also need a copy of the Maths B syllabus. It's on the web. If you need a copy, I'll put a link up, or I'll even put a PDF in the course content readings file. Also, you need to have a calculator or some sort of device that's used in your school. Now there's a range of different calculators that are used in schools, graphing calculators, but some schools don't use them at all because they use laptops or iPads or other things which have graphing and other mathematical software. We're not going to spend time specifically teaching about you how to use your instrument or your tool that you've got for your school. We suggest you find the one that they use and work with someone in your school. Which brings me to the last point. One of the people who will be really useful for you will be a colleague in your school who teaches or has taught senior maths before. And if you get stuck, they're a really good person to ask for help. We can help you via email and things, but these people will be right on site with you and will often be your first port of call. The next question we got asked was, is there any assessment? Well, in this course, it's a professional development course, and if you want to get the certificate of participation at the end, then all you really need to do is participate in some small quizzes and to post once every 4 weeks in the How We Are Travelling. That's the minimum requirement, and it won't be marked per se, it's just ensuring that you contribute to the course and are involved. Some of you may wish to get academic credit, and we'll post some more details about this later, but if you want to get academic credit, then there'll be a further assessment which will be about 2,500 words, and that will be graded and put towards a course at Griffith University. Just some general information. First of all, in this course we're really working with people who are already good teachers. So rather than thinking we're starting from scratch, we're assuming, and we know from what we've heard from the department, that we're working with teachers who already have good pedagogical skills, always have good relationship with students. And really what we're trying to do is use those skills that you already have to help teach in a different area. In this case, Mathematics B. It's about doing mathematics, not just reading about it or reading how to teach it. It's about actually doing it yourself. So we're hoping you'll have a go, as we mentioned at the start. The other thing is there's different ways of teaching. We're not trying to say there's only one way to go. What you've got to do is take all the material and ideas we talk about, work it with your personality, the kids you're teaching, the school profile you've got, and try and find ways to best meet the needs of the students in your class. Finally, I hope you have some fun. Maths can be a lot of fun. I hope you believe that. I hope you can help your children in your class or students to see that. I hope you grow in confidence, and I hope you get to meet some new people, even if it's in a virtual world. For those of you who are a bit isolated, it might be a way to connect through the virtual space we provide. The main contact for this program is this email address, which will be on the course website anyway. And that comes directly to us, and we will try and respond as quickly as we can. So, buckle up, ready for the ride. Looking forward to working with you.